how much do you think I sold this South Korean K-pop album for? Here's the listing, and I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. $149.99 plus shipping. I listed it on May 20th, and it sold on May 22nd. Today is May 23rd. I don't know why I'm talking like this. So what an awesome sale. What a quick sale. Well, where did this item come from? So first of all, this is, if you've seen these are called mini albums. They are it's sort of like a little book. And it's hardcover. They're sometimes they can be soft cover, but they're usually hardcover. Often they have, I mean, in it, aside from, you know, the actual CD, they have lots of photos. So this one has, it's sort of like not a journal, but like a, I don't know. My vocabulary is not helping me out. But as you can see, lots of photos of all of this K-pop band, which is, they're called The Rose, Dawn. I think Dawn is the name of the group. So this apparently is super rare. Also, what makes this more valuable is this photo card of Woo Sung. I looked this up. That's who this guy is. I don't know if there were other, initially when this was brand new, if there were other photo cards in here, but this one in particular makes it more valuable for some reason. So that's the deal. When you see these South Korean, sometimes there can be Japanese ones as well, but usually they're K-pop, Korean pop albums, mini albums. Not all of them are worth money, but some of them can be worth a lot of money, like this one. And you have to do your research. That's why I was able to figure out that this was worth money. I sold it on eBay for $149.99. No promoting. What do you call it? It just sold straight for that amount minus eBay fees. After all shipping and eBay fees, it ended up netting me $124.94. So I pulled this from one of those 5 CD-only Gaylords that I got last year, and I still have a Gaylord and a half, a pallet and a half left to go through. So this came, the source of this was from somebody who's just an FBA seller, an FBA only seller, and they do, well, I assume they do CDs and they probably do DVDs as well, but they had scanned everything. This has a barcode. But they scanned everything and they deemed that this was not worth it. But there have been a lot of items that I found in those Gaylords that have been really good for selling on eBay. So, you know, it depends on how you want to run your business, right? They're running it in a fast way to where they want to get through stuff quickly, find the most valuable stuff they can with just scanning barcodes for Amazon only, for FBA only. So, you know, that's their business model. And that means they have a lot of leftovers because very, very, very small percentage of CDs, DVDs, books especially, I don't know if they do books, but actually qualify or are profitable enough to sell on through the FBA program. So you're going to end up with tons of duds for them, but really good stuff for someone like me that sells on eBay and also has a music store and sells CDs, you know, weekly and DVDs as well. But so yeah, so this was sitting in there. Thankfully, the photo card somehow stayed not only intact and in incredible condition, but actually inside of the album here. You know, it could have fallen out in the Gaylord. It could have never made it in there, and you know, initially and whatever. It still would have been valuable, but it's more valuable with that. So, so do your research. Just type it into the search bar. Of course, you're probably going to do it on your phone. And then it'll show you what is currently for sale. This was not for sale when I listed mine. There were no others for sale. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I click on it, if it tells me. No, but I'm pretty sure that was not there. They probably are basing that off of mine. Now, this one does not have a photo card. but they still trying to sell it for almost as much as I sold mine for. And when you go down here, there's no others, I don't think. Now, oh, there it is. The Rose Wu Song, look at that. Someone has photo card only, it says super rare. So apparently that's what boosted my price. It makes me wonder if I could have sold it for 200 or 300 bucks and somebody would have paid. So when you go into here, I guess mine's not showing yet. Oh, this is different. This one looks a little different. No longer in print. They took an offer. But here's one that sold for 140. It says, it claims it's new, no photo card. Although if it's new, it would have the photo card. But it still sold for that, $70. No photo card, damaged. Was there any others? Oh, here's a different photo card, Dujon. So imagine if I had all of the photo cards. I don't know how many. There's probably 4 in the group. So it probably could have gone for even more money. I guess that's it. I didn't actually include the photo card in the first photo. I have it here, but I definitely could have. That probably actually would have, well, it sold quickly enough, but that probably would help it sell. Yeah, so a super quick sale of an item that was just sitting in the Gaylord for months until I finally got to it. This was actually underneath, like halfway down. And then I had it sitting after I had priced it. I actually initially priced it at $100, $99.99, plus shipping, taking offers. And then when I went to actually list it and looked it up again, I realized, oh, maybe I can get some more money. So yeah, so maybe maybe I could have even gotten more. I mean, I can only imagine. There's 4 in the group. If you had all 4 of the photo cards, I mean, maybe it's like a $400 or $500 type of item. So be on the lookout for this. If you find it, needle in a haystack. It's not a bolo, really, but, you know, not in the sense of you actually might find it. But these in general, these larger mini albums, they call them mini albums, but they tend to have not that many songs, but they do have lots of photos, photo cards. Sometimes I've seen some with even other stuff in there aside from photo cards. And the more complete it is, the better for some of these. I'm going to pack it up in between 2 cut out thick pieces of cardboard or boxes. And I'll ship it that way in a larger padded envelope just to ensure that, well, the best I can ensure, other than sending it in an actual box, that it won't get damaged. Now, you know, the post office is notorious for damaging things, but I think that'll do the trick. Should do a good job, and hopefully it'll arrive without any issues. So the moral of the story is to do your research when you are sourcing, whether you're getting things in bulk or you are going out there and cherry picking. Research is really where the money is. You're not going to memorize every single CD ever put out, or every book, or every DVD if you're in media, or every cassette tape, but you can have a general idea of what things are. Some of them you will remember, of course, many items, but you will always find new stuff like this that you've never seen before, but you have an idea. Oh, look at this. This is potentially worth money because I know some of the K-pop stuff. The mini albums are worth money. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.